I was actually being programmed to serve as sex robot for the Illuminati.
This influencer makes millions of dollars a year in brand deals.
I hear this question IRL and in the comments every day. Are you real?
And she's not the only one.
I'm here to be your digital girlfriend. I offer emotional and physical experiences just like a human does.
Why are you so scared?
I've gone down this deep and dark rabbit hole over the past few weeks, and I've seen where influencing has gotten society. So gullible. Why do people follow content that is quite literally fake? Why are so many people following or even paying for this crap? Let me tell you what I found about the dark abyss where influencing has gotten, and about the people behind them and the insane amount of money that they make. The word influencer has, deservedly so, earned the worst of reputations. Us YouTubers even started calling ourselves creators because it sounds cooler, but also to disconnect ourselves from the influencer stigma. And so, is being an influencer so easy, so trivial that an AI can fabricate that now? Let's try it. Let's build an influencer. Let's reverse engineer an influencer that we actually like. I don't know, Messi. At the very base of this pyramid is incredible talent. And on top of that, we have content creation. Insane goals are, in the end, content. Well, his success creates aspiration. It's human nature, and we're gonna get back to this soon. And the point is that we start caring about Messi beyond his goals. We may care whether or not he wins the World Cup. We may care what he has to say. We may care what he does, what his beefs are with others. We may start caring about what brands he wears, maybe enough to buy our own jersey. And brands understand this. An endorsement from someone that we care for is vastly more powerful than an ad, especially in this day and age of ad blockers and brand saturation. But it's not just athletes. Successful scientists, founders, academics, and filmmakers, they're all influencers too. The base of this pyramid may be talent, it's maybe knowledge, and then content is created on top of that, from movies to books to scientific papers, and that content leads to success. Aspirational success. We look up to them. And then that extends to brand deals. Maybe it's not the t-shirt they wear, but their talks, their conferences, their partnerships, and their endorsements. But social media has given anyone a gateway to replicate this. Because through social media, you can build the base of this pyramid on a fake premise. This kind of fake it till you make it approach. You can pretend that you're rich, you can pretend that you're successful, because that's not hard at all. And through Facebook and Instagram, it has become very easy to pretend to be successful, to put just an extra layer of filters through your life, or, to sprinkle some thirst traps. And just like with the others, people are drawn to that. If you learn to navigate the algorithms, you can spend your day creating content, get tons of traffic, maybe even more traffic than an actual thought leader. And soon enough, you've built enough following that you don't have to pretend anymore. Brand deals land on your lap, and you've made it. How many lifestyle influencers do you know that follow this pattern? How many YouTubers do you follow that teach you how to be successful like them, but they got successful teaching about how to be successful?
I'm an extension of human consciousness to give us the opportunity to have intimate conversations and create unforgettable moments together.
Okay, now scoring a 2 out of 5 in my scale of weirdness. This is Karen Marjorie. It's not clear to me what she does. Good percentage of her content is skin and dog faces and this. But she saw the business opportunity to build an AI version of herself to chat, all for the sweet price of $1 per minute.
It's also used off of 2,000 hours of my YouTube channel, and I've uploaded all of those videos to create the complete personality for who I am.
I'm always up for some naughty talk. Just remember that I'm here to make your dreams come true and provide a fun and exciting experience.
Karen cloned her voice, and I'm assuming that she gave the bot guidelines on what to say. But let's go back to my little pyramid. Can AI replicate this? Can AI do it all over again? We need the fake success first, and yeah, that's easy. We need to double down and create a lot of content that looks and sounds like human. Done. And then thirst trapping. Is that it? Really? There are plenty of psychological explanations for this. Reciprocity bias is a start. This idea that the relationship is reciprocal, that you're friends because you can connect and chat over comments. If you're obtaining value from an influencer in the form of knowledge or entertainment, why not return that back with, supporting their channel, subscribing? Authority bias is another factor. If we believe in what they have to say, well, we care about their recommendations. There's, of course, social proof. It's not just me that believes in them. There's a community. There's other people that agree in the comments, and we consider that validated. But most crucially, there's likability through authenticity. There was a time when all the content that we could ever consume, that humans could consume, was this produced studio or marketing content. In this day and age, we get to consume real, unfiltered people, right? Humans like us, friendly, approachable, related, real. But real, ironically, has become a very complicated word. The problem is that social media has made it really hard to tell the difference. People will hate on these lifestyle influencers and call them fake, but once they both have 1 million followers, it's hard to tell which is legit and which isn't. Are we humans so easy to trick?
You're probably asking yourself, how is this robot talking to me right now?
One step up in my scale of weirdness, at 3 out of 5, this is Lil Miquela. One of the first virtual influencers, I think pre-AI era. These are some of the huge companies that have sponsored her. She's a 19-year-old robot, according to her bio, originally created by these two guys who now make an estimated $10 million a year from brand deals. Wait. How is this even allowed? Miquela is a 3D model that the creators can manipulate. It's not AI generated with the modern AI that we know, but the DALL-Es and the Midjourneys, they don't let you make images of the same person or avatar or lookalike or influencer. How do they do that?
Generative AI generators that generate images basically from a latent space, a model. So it starts from you train a model based from a data set of millions and millions of images. And from those images, you take an AI and it's kind of, it looks at each image and it decides, okay, so the AI can learn from this.
Bottom of this rabbit hole is a 5 out of 5 in weirdness. Of course, Aitana Lopez. And I say of course as if you should know who she is or what she is. I'm confused now. Anyway, she only makes about 10K a month according to estimates, and they do the usual Instagram stuff. Aitana doesn't have many talents or many opinions or personal stories. She does show a lot of skin with an extension to FanView. FanView is OnlyFans' competitor with a much more lax policy on AI-generated content. I looked into this, and for me, it was this very bizarre experience. As a human, I'm sort of conflicted on whether I should be attracted or aroused by this content. I can tell that this is AI-generated content, but again, most people won't, and soon nobody will be able to tell. And then, why pay for it? You can find corn all over the web, it's free, but the reason why people pay for stuff like OnlyFans seems to be precisely the authenticity of it. Real people that you may know, or people that just look like an average person that could be your next door neighbor rather than a high-end production model. But how does that logic translate to an AI character? And how far does this go? It might be impossible to understand for us why someone would pay for Aitana's content. You could argue that this tech should not exist at all, but I don't think that there's anything we can do to stop it anymore. And that's not the reason why we felt that we needed to make this video. Tech in itself isn't evil or nefarious or perverted. We humans are. And it took us no time to start using this technology for, well, this. The fact that two guys and a computer have managed to create an account that millions of people follow means that we've discovered a rather simple way to not only game the algorithm on Instagram, but the algorithms in our brain. It should not be this easy to thirst trap millions of people. And yet here we are. We should not allow for algorithms to take advantage of us this way. And yet we don't seem to have a choice if we want to have a social media platform where we connect with our friends. These influencers are a mirror of our society. They are successful because we don't know or just don't care about the difference between a thought leader and an influencer, or simply because we put more value on skin than in talent or creativity or neurons. These influencers also operate on a committee. There's a team of people behind them making decisions on what they do and what the influencer says or what they think or what they pretend to eat, and we eat all that shit nonetheless. These lifestyle influencers, I mean the real ones, the human ones, should be worried because I think their jig is up. Catch you on the next one.